Some psychological tricks don't persuade. They steal agency. They bend choices, erode judgment, and destroy lives. These 6 tactics are powerful enough that, in any fair world, they should be illegal. Learn them to spot and stop them. 1. Gaslighting, erasing someone's reality. Gaslighting is deliberate denial of facts to make a person doubt their memory and sanity. It's not argument. It's a systematic campaign of contradiction, minimization, and blame. The gaslighter rewrites events, calls the victim too sensitive, and insists the victim imagine the problem. Over time, the target stops trusting their perception and defers to the abuser for the truth. Why it's so dangerous. Losing faith in your own mind destroys autonomy. Victims accept abusive narratives because they can no longer reliably interpret reality. Gaslighting is emotional violence. It fractures identity and impairs decision-making. 2. Intermittent reinforcement, the addiction loop. This is the unpredictable reward system. Sometimes praise, sometimes withdrawal. It's the psychological method behind gambling, abusive relationships, and manipulative leadership. The manipulator punishes and then rewards in no set pattern. The victim chases approval like a gambler chases a slot machine payout. Why it's so dangerous. Intermittent reinforcement produces dependency. The brain learns to tolerate abuse for the chance of reward. That pattern creates compulsive behaviors and makes escape emotionally entangled and painfully difficult. 3. Isolation, cutting off reality checks. Isolation removes external perspectives. Manipulators separate targets from friends, family, and dissenting information. They present themselves as the only source of support and truth. That can be social isolation, controlling access to information, or discrediting anyone who questions the manipulator. Why it's so dangerous. Without outside input, the manipulator's version of reality becomes uncontested. Victims lose counterbalances that would otherwise expose lies. Isolation is the groundwork for total control and radicalization. 4. Emotional blackmail, weaponized guilt. Emotional blackmail uses shame, obligation, and fear to force compliance. The manipulator frames demands as moral imperatives or tests of loyalty. If you loved me, you would, or you owe us this. The target complies to avoid guilt, social loss, or perceived failure. Why it's so dangerous. It converts caring instincts into control levers. People act against their own values to avoid moral condemnation. The result is chronic anxiety, suppressed boundaries, and long-term self-compromise. 5. False authority, lying with status. This tactic manufactures credibility to silence doubt. It uses fake credentials, staged endorsements, or the appearance of expertise to override critical thinking. When someone appears authoritative, people stop questioning and start obeying. That's how scams, pseudoscience, and dangerous policies spread. Why it's so dangerous. Authority shortcuts rational evaluation. People assume correctness from status symbols. False authority enables large-scale deception and exploitation because doubt is socially costly and inconvenient. 6. Manufactured scarcity and social proof manipulation. Combine fake shortages with fabricated consensus and you have a coercive push to act now. Limited stock, staged testimonials, bot-driven hype, and countdowns create panic decisions. People choose quickly under the illusion of missing out rather than thinking clearly. Why it's so dangerous. It hijacks deliberation. When urgency and apparent consensus are manufactured, people make irreversible choices they would not make under calm scrutiny. That's how scams get dollars and how bad policies get public buy-in. These 6 techniques, gaslighting, intermittent reinforcement, isolation, emotional blackmail, false authority, and manufactured scarcity, social proof, share the same goal: remove informed choice. They work by undermining perception, creating emotional dependency, blocking outside checks, weaponizing conscience, exploiting trust in authority, and forcing rush decisions. Each one corrodes autonomy and trust. Together they enable abuse at individual and institutional scale. Defenses are simple in principle and hard in practice. Keep external checks. Document events. Enforce clear boundaries. Demand evidence. Slow decisions down. Maintain independent social ties. Teach basic critical thinking. Thanks for watching. If this helped you spot what's really going on, hit that like button, share it with someone who loves decoding people, and subscribe for more sharp psychology breakdowns. You know what to do. Stay alert, stay confident, and keep reading the signs.